1 month left to run until the beginning of the 2019 hurricane season on June 1st. But bearing in mind that that's for the Atlantic and the Caribbean. Out in the Eastern Atlantic, their hurricane season begins on May 15th. But right now, across the Bahamas, it's quite unsettled. There's an area of low pressure air troughs that to bring us some flooding rains across the Bahamas. Possibility as well of some high surf and rip currents for those sea bathers and mariners up there. We could be seeing some of those flooding downpours pushing into Florida as they go through Friday. But there's a low chance of that system developing. But bearing in mind, we are 1 month away, so we could be seeing conditions beginning to ripen as we get closer to June 1st. Meanwhile, today was not another hot day in Trinidad. Piarco 33, Caroni also 33, but it was slightly cooler in eastern areas of Trinidad, and we did see a few showers up popping up. Could be seeing a few of those continuing overnight. But starting in Tobago, a mostly fine and settled night. Just a few clouds, maybe just a brief shower coming through after midnight in the first part of your morning. But overall, the hot weather will continue across Tobago. For eastern areas of Trinidad, the possibility of a couple of showers there. But for your morning, generally sunny spells are expected, just occasional clouds and those brief showers. And for central and southern areas as well, we're continuing to see a fair weather. Most of those showers should be fairly short, less than half an hour in the duration, and that will continue as you go through your afternoon as well. Now, tonight, looking at lows of 24 degrees Celsius in Trinidad, 25 in Tobago, 31 likely in Canaan, 32 expected in Scarborough, maybe 33 for much of Trinidad, with the exception seeing that it will likely feel quite hot, especially around Port of Spain. Now, through Friday and Saturday, still a couple of showers are there, but the sunshine will still be with us for the most part. And we'll see temperatures just dip to maybe 31 on Friday in Trinidad and rise again to 33. Now, heading offshore, conditions still remain quite moderate. 2 meters out in the Caribbean could stretch to 2.5 meters out in the Atlantic, simply because we'll be seeing those fresh east-northeasterly winds persist across Thursday at 20 knots, and that will likely continue into Friday as well. And you have the high tide at 2:30 a.m. and the low tide at 9 a.m. Now, across the Western Caribbean, we've been looking at that area of unsettled weather across the Bahamas, and it will continue to be quite rainy, especially overnight and going into Thursday morning. Forecasters there are concerned of flash flooding in those low-lying areas, and also rip currents and also some high surf for sea bathers and mariners across in the Bahamas. Now, most of that activity should be north of Cuba, so it should be avoiding Havana. Only a few clouds likely there, 30 degrees Celsius, and a brief shower or two for Santo Domingo, with some gusty winds for Port-au-Prince. The Eastern Caribbean, it still remains some occasional clouds, but fair weather for the most part. Most of those brief showers are coming through, although we could be seeing some longer spells of showers, especially around Dominica. And for the Windward Islands, mostly settled and sunny, if not a touch breezy at times. And then down towards Georgetown, mostly cloudy, a brief shower first thing in the morning, and a high of 31 degrees Celsius through the afternoon. But for us, just a stray shower and hot 33 degrees Celsius. That's your weather, and that's it from me.